What up, boy?
Boy, why everyone got that weird ass mustache right now, bro? Why is this a trend? Why the fuck is this a trend? I don't like it.
Dude, you have a soul patch right now.
I don't. I have a. There's stuff here. You can't really. Let me get the lighting better. Fuck.
You came in so hot, Eddie. It is almost midnight.
Damn, I remember when I started to hit puberty.
Yeah, I know. It's a struggle beard, but I've been in Winnipeg for fucking 5 days. I haven't been able to shave it for 5 days. Fuck you talking about? Yo, let me get some water from upstairs in this bed.
Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Top 10 Tuesday. We're filming this at about midnight our time, Eddie and I's time. Strongly anticipated episode. A lot of people have been waiting for Eddie to come on the show.
Everybody.
Not everybody.
I'm the most anticipated, the greatest. Fuck you mean?
All right, whatever. Eddie's here. We're gonna get the full Eddie Partridge experience. This is probably the most people have been around Eddie or been introduced to Eddie for a long time. Are you wearing the merch right now? I hate that. I hate that so much. Gosh.
Hey, number one most selling shirt in Good Time history by far.
I hate that actually might be true.
Oh yeah.
So I'm not gonna argue that. Whatever. Today we are arguing, debating, ranking our top 10 most underrated things. So this is spawning from Eddie's blog of his most overrated things, which you should actually go read because it was actually funny. Eddie, I'll give you props. I don't like to give you props much. I laughed. It was a funny blog. I'll give you that. But today we're doing top 10 most underrated things. Eddie. Oh gosh. All right,
Sir.
All right, Eddie, you're the guest. So the scoreboard is right now, we're all tied. We all have one win. I won last week. Michael won 3 weeks ago. The guest won 2 weeks ago. So Eddie, you're the guest. You can pick the order. What do you want the order to be?
I'm going last.
Who's going first then?
You know what? I think I'm gonna give it to Mustache on the bottom here.
He's on your bottom. Okay, yeah. All right.
Sure.
So Michael's gonna go first, then me, then you. Michael,
Start us off. This is the episode of Mustache Mike. So we'll just leave it at that. All right. So my number 10 for most. It's underrated, right, or overrated?
Yeah, it's underrated.
Oh, thank God.
That would have been real bad.
That would have been so bad. My number 10 is blunders.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
So when I made this list, I was like in the kitchen, obviously, and so I saw a blender and I was like, "Wow, that is underrated." Think about how many things you could do in the blender. Make smoothies, milkshakes. I feel like it gets a bad rap in terms of kitchen appliances. Everybody hypes up the microwave, the toaster, the oven. Nobody hypes up blenders, and so I'm trying to give it its light that it deserves right now.
Toasters suck, man. Toasters are number 11 on overrated things. Toasters are truly awful, bro. Nobody uses toasters, bro.
You don't. How do you make toast?
I don't toast my bread. I eat the bread just warm.
Raw. You eat raw bread?
No, it's cooked with the.
How do you cook it?
I don't cook it. I buy it from the store, Wyatt.
You buy it? What do you mean?
You cook bread, bro. You toast is just burning and crusting up the bread, bro. Bread is better when it's soft and not crunchy as hell.
You probably like your cereal soggy too, right?
I actually don't put milk in my cereal at all.
What do you? Okay. It's just hard cereal.
Great cereal. Oh yeah.
It's just like eating rocks in his mouth.
That's crazy. You Canadians, man. Whatever. So Michael, it sounds
not
like
everyone does that. I'm unique.
It sounds like you want a usefulness route. Basically, it's like a blender is like very useful, and I'd agree. I like the pick.
That's really the only pick like that. But,
okay. All right. Well, that's a good pick. I'll give it to you. I like that. My number 10. This is probably something Eddie doesn't even know about because he's a child and he's 12 years old. This is one of the more underrated parts of my childhood. It's probably the last actual set of books I read. But it's the Magic Treehouse books. Let's think about these for a while. There's 500 of these books, and I read them probably all from I don't know, first to third grade, maybe first and second grade. I think that was the era where I read these books. These books were awesome. I can't remember a single plot to any of these books, but for about a 2-year span of my life, which is like 10% of my life if we're doing math, they kind of ran my life. The Magic Treehouse books, Michael, do you know what I'm talking about?
Yes, I know what the fucking Magic
All right,
Treehouse
Wyatt,
school
though.
books are.
Wyatt, though. Do you still read?
No, I haven't read a book in forever.
Exactly.
Okay,
Terrible. You're saying
but-
books are on the list, but books were on my overrated list. You can't, or were they? No, Shakespeare was, though. You can't be putting books on your list, bro. Nobody
but
reads.
it's a nostalgia pick. For two whole years of my life, they ran my life. When people used to read, this is before the iPhone, Eddie. You wouldn't be around. You didn't know that.
All right, your point.
Yeah.
All right. People don't read though. Like go outside and play
Okay.
like a sport, Wyatt.
But not anymore. I'm not saying right now. I'm saying back then they were awesome, and
All
I
right.
didn't appreciate
You're
them. And they're
telling me
under.
something on your underrated list you would not go pick up right now and read.
Yeah, true.
So you really don't appreciate it that much.
That moment is underrated. You can appreciate something in the past, Eddie,
Yeah, I have
that
stuff
you age out of. You age out of stuff.
It sounds like you're just saying nostalgia, like as a whole, is just underrated. You know.
No, just I think that certain moment is something I didn't appreciate in the moment. In the moment, I didn't understand how great these books and this series was. Now, looking back, hindsight 2020, my guys, I can be like, oh, those were pretty awesome.
Okay.
Did you name the title of
My
one of
list
those
is
books?
wiping yours, yo.
No, I probably couldn't give a single title. What?
Wyatt, bro, your list already sucks. Every week I just look at the list and I see Wyatt with another awful list.
What? I actually really like my list, and I think it's gonna get a lot better. So, all right, go ahead, Mr. Partridge. What do you got? Number 10.
All right. Shit, let me pull up the list real quick. All right, number 10. It's a hot take right here. Batman, yo. I'm sick and tired of everyone going, oh, Spider-Man's the best superhero. What about Iron Man? Captain America? Bro, these Marvel movies have just ruined people's brains, bro. Batman is the best superhero. He always has been. These stupid Marvel movies are wrong, bro. Iron Man's cool and all. Spider-Man, first of all, Spider-Man, number 12 on the overrated list. I don't like Spider-Man like that. Batman's better. He's cooler. Batman's villains are the best out of any villains. Like Joker wipes any Marvel villain by far. Even the Thanos dude. Yeah, facts. Batman number 10. Great list. W number 10.
Eddie? What were your thoughts on this year's Batman movie?
It was all right. I mean, there's been better Batman movies, obviously, but solid. And first of all, yo, hot number 11 on the underrated list, bro. The DC cartoon movies, with like the Batman ones and like the Justice League one, the cartoon movies and TV shows for DC, so much better than the Marvel cartoons, bro. Marvel cartoons are trash, you know. The DC cartoons are some of the best ever, and Batman is the best character in DC, and Batman is top 10 most underrated. He's number 10.
I won't disagree. I'm a Batman fan. I like Batman.
Yeah.
All right, Mike, what you got? Number 9.
Number 9. Oh, number 9 is when you order something online, let's say clothes specifically, and you get it for the first time and you like try it on. Like you have that moment where you're like building up to it, and then you finally, get it, and it's, I think it's a pretty underrated moment, just you and your clothes enjoying the new fresh fit,
My issue with clothes is I'm very hard to find clothes that fit me. I'm just a long human being. Like I'm like weirdly, I don't know. It does. Yeah, just clothes don't fit. It's very hard to find clothes that fit. So that's tough for me. But I do like that. Like I like the feeling when you order packages and you forget you ordered them and then they show up. So it's like a surprise.
Only when it's an Eddie Partridge shirt.
Good plug. Good plug, Eddie. Buy your Eddie Partridge. Show it off. Show it off for us, Eddie. What are all the details of this merch? What do you want to?
Bro, just look at it. It's just it looks so fantastic. Like it says the full name. It's a nice shirt, Ah man, I love this shirt. You know what I mean? Gosh, great shirt.
Eddie, real question. How many times a week do you wear that shirt?
Twice.
I know that's true. Like 100% know that's true. All right. I like that pick, Michael. It's a good pick. Somebody
Wait,
out.
what was his pick again? I kind of forgot.
It was when you order clothes and they show up.
And then you wear them for the first time.
Wearing, yeah. What are your thoughts on that, Eddie?
You know what? It's a mild pick right there. I'm not gonna lie. Like, it's just very average. Like you order clothes online, you're like, okay, this is gonna come eventually. You know, it's not like.
I'm sorry for finding happiness in the small things in life, Eddie.
No,
Partridge and
like,
Pear
it's not
Tree.
happiness. It's a
Can't
fun.
head
It
ass.
finally does arrive, but a lot of the time it arrives late, and you just still have a little bit of anger left in
I
you.
got Amazon Prime. That shouldn't come late, you know.
So you only buy clothes.
Get your money up, not your funny up.
So you only buy clothes off Amazon then?
No.
Then what about on the other sites when it arrives late?
Well, it doesn't arrive late because I make sure it comes on time.
I don't think you have much control in that.
No. They're like, oh, he's ordering it. So quick.
Okay, moving on. My number 9. I think this is a universal feeling that everyone enjoys that I think we forget about sometimes, but when you do it, you don't regret it. And it's going commando. Sometimes you gotta free ball it and let it ride. And for me, it's not as often or as frequent as I would like to. But when I do, just free ball it, go commando is
You're
awesome.
telling me that you're gonna go out in public without wearing underwear?
No, I didn't say you had to go out in public. Sometimes just walk around the house, go commando, free ball it. You never gone commando, Eddie?
I wear comfortable underwear.
But like sometimes you just let it loose. Open up that window. No, but like there's something about not wearing underwear where you're just walking around. There's almost a little bit of like edge to it. You're like, oh, this feels wrong. This feels naughty. I shouldn't do this.
You're a grown ass man. You're a grown ass man, and you're talking about going commando.
Yeah.
Grow up, man.
Yeah, Andrew just said the word naughty.
Yeah,
that's funny.
It's a little naughty, a little risque, as some might say.
Man,
Eddie, try it. Try it one time. Go commando one time.
All right.
You grow up. You grow up, kid. Come on. Go ahead. What's your number 9?
Oh, is it my turn?
Yeah.
Let me get the list out. All right, number 9. Okay. First of all, for some context, video games suck, bro. I don't know what plays video games like those, like Call of Duty, GTA. All those games are trash. Don't play them. But there's one video game I don't even count it as a video game, to be honest. And this goes number 9 on the list. Best video game ever. NBA 2K17.
So why 17 over the other ones?
Because it's better. Okay, like first of all, you have the My Career mode. It was the best storyline ever. You got Michael B. Jordan as the actor for the best friend. You got the orange juice connection. If you remember that, I have respect for you. You know, fresh squeeze, yes sir. The soundtrack was so legendary. Like, hold on. 1 second.
Are you pulling up the soundtrack? What are we holding up for?
Why?
If you get us a copyright strike, I swear I'll kill you. Stop, Eddie. You're gonna get us a copyright strike.
All right.
Turn it off.
3 seconds, yo. Real fans know of the NBA games, bro. The intro music, the intro for 2K17 was so fire. I promise you that. Like, I would get home from school and then turn on the Xbox. First of all, Xbox is better than PlayStation. Yeah, facts. Yeah, turn on the Xbox and then just hear like that intro music. Dum, 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 dum. You know what I mean? And it was just like so just electrifying. And then I would go and drop like 270 with 10 steals in a My Career game.
270
difficulty. Such legendary games. Like the soundtrack was great. That's back when my league was actually good. Gosh, like the animations were fire too. Like best 2K ever. I don't care. 2K11 was cool and all. 2K17 is better. 2K16 was cool and all. 2K17 is better. It's the best. Okay. Facts. All right. Mustache man, go. It's your turn.
This is Eddie's show now. This is no longer our show. Eddie's taking over.
Yeah. So my number 8 is Watching the Storm. Like just watching it like pour outside when you're comfortably inside, I think is a really good feeling. And it's something I take for granted. Like I was at work like 2 weeks ago and it was just fucking hailing outside. And I was just inside and was like, wow, this is so fun. Me and my coworkers just watching the storm, which is like, damn, this is awesome. The guy with the shitty haircut. You talk.
Okay, first of all, I ain't got a haircut in like 6-7 weeks. I'm actually gonna get one this week. Second of all, I'm gonna have to disagree with you again.
Awesome.
Watching a storm from inside is not fun because I want to just go outside and do something sometimes. And honestly, storms are kind of fun. Facts, like when it's just a light rain and it's warm out, like that's the only like W storm. All other storms is like sometimes like the Wi-Fi goes out and you can't like watch the TV. I like my career doesn't load and like gosh, storms are just awful. Like I don't want to be inside watching the storm. I want to be outside in the sun, like playing some basketball or like some tennis or something. Like watching a storm.
No,
like,
I'm
better stuff to do
I'm
with your time.
I'm gonna agree with Michael here. Storms are awesome. Thunderstorms are
Oh,
sweet.
but
I had them. They were my honorable
watching
mention.
a storm. Watch like you're telling me that there's a storm, and the first thing you think to do is go, "This looks nice." Nah, bro, that's not what you're doing.
Yeah, no, that's what you do. You just do in your head, Eddie.
Okay, another awful take by the kid on the bottom.
It's not on the bottom for everyone, but it's not how that works.
For me, okay.
All right. Okay.
Yeah.
I like the pick, Michael. I thought so. Again, behind the curtain, I had thunderstorms as my honorable mention, so I like that. Number 8. My number 8 is a food item. It's an underrated version of a popular food item, and that I think I've talked about this on the show before. I forget what for, but it's stuffed crust pizza. So pizza's awesome. Pizza's fantastic. What? No, stop. Let me talk. Pizza's awesome in general. Obviously, you order pizza all the time, but you always forget or overlook the idea of stuffed crust pizza. And then when you get it, you're like, oh my gosh, this is incredible. It's an extra breadstick. It's an extra cheese mozzarella stick at the end of my pizza. So you finish the slice of pizza and you're like, oh, wait, there's more. Boom. Mozzarella stick, dip in some marinara sauce. It's fire. Very underrated, underappreciated. I need to order it more. It is a little more expensive. That's the downside, but it is awesome. What, Eddie? What?
Pizza is like one of the most basic, overrated foods.
I said stuffed crust pizza.
Bro. And
stuffed crust. Yes, it's the best.
It's worse.
It's a 2-for-1.
You're gonna order pizza, order the regular pizza, bro. Stuffed crust?
Yes, stuffed crust. It's 2-for-1. You get an extra. You don't like mozzarella sticks?
I didn't know why.
You don't like mozzarella sticks?
Okay, first of all, mozzarella sticks are absolute trash. Second of all,
that's a crazy take.
Stuffed crust pizza, bro. Like pizza is the most like average food. Like you could have said something like.
Just go, Eddie. Give your number 8. I don't care.
All right, I'll be back.
What do you? Oh, what is this? Did he come? I have no idea what's about to happen here.
I think he's gonna bring.
He's gonna bring his number 8 is.
He's gonna bring it on the camera.
Any guesses?
I personally.
Does that sound like? Is it ping pong? Does that sound like a ping pong paddle in the background?
I think it's gonna be an item of food. I believe.
I think it's gonna be food.
I think it's good.
I bet it's some. It sounds like maybe he went upstairs. Watch him just never come back. Again, Eddie is in full control of this show, and I don't like it. I don't know how to get it back. I really don't.
I'm back.
Okay. Why does he have a trophy?
Thought I'd remind, Jacob Tam, if you're out there watching, I'm sure you remember where this came from.
Eddie, no one has any idea what you're talking about.
Oh, yeah.
Are you talking about some kid you beat in a tournament and you just called him out?
7 match points.
What's your number 8?
Huh?
What? Wait, you did all that.
Gosh.
You went to go get that trophy and it wasn't part of like a bit?
No.
I go. What's your number 8?
No, I just thought I'd remind you that I'm a winner. Number 8, And second of all, Caleb Hart, bro. Remember when I got more views than you on blogs?
Quit calling people out and say you're number 8. Go.
Number 8 is deleting TikTok. It's the worst app ever created. It's just when you delete it, you just feel free, you know? You're like, yeah, now I never have to look at those stupid little videos ever again in my life. And I never will because that app is toxic and it's bad for your brain. Kanye was right.
Kanye was right. You heard it here first. Kanye was right. All right. So the act of deleting TikTok is your number 8?
Try it out. Everyone watching, yo, I know you got that stupid little app on your phone. I know you haven't deleted it. I know you haven't. It's still on your phone. Right now, unless you're following Wyatt on TikTok, just go hold it down and then click X on the top right corner. And then it's going to say, like, it's going to give you some options. Just click delete app. I promise you'll feel better.
All right. I actually don't hate that. I don't agree with it, but I don't hate that pick. Michael, what you got? Number 7.
All right. My number 7 is, I like to do this a lot whenever I'm in the elevator, but it's purposely making an elevator ride with strangers more awkward. I think it's very underrated. I think people should try it out if they haven't. Just like saying something like, if you're with somebody else, but also like one of your friends, but also a stranger, like, I don't know, just say something really weird. And then, because you're never going to see that stranger again. And then stranger gets off and they're just thinking to themselves, like, who the fuck did I just ride an elevator with? Like, weirdo. But it's just funny.
Agree with this logic.
It's really funny.
The first W pick from the guy on the bottom. Nice.
Guy from the bottom, mustache man. He'll never learn your name, Michael. I promise.
Good.
All right, fair enough. It's a good pick. My number 7. Okay, so this is Eddie definitely doesn't remember this. Because it's a very American pick. Did we just lose Michael?
Who?
The guy. Shut up. All right, whatever. Is he gonna come back?
I'm here.
As long as you can hear. As long as you can hear, we're fine.
I'm readjusting.
Okay. My number 7 most underrated things is the 1980 USSR national hockey team. So for those of you who don't remember, a little history lesson. That's the team that we beat. We as in the US, Mr. Canadian. We beat them in one of the greatest upsets of all time. The movie Miracle. It's all about that upset. And everyone always talks about the upset. Everyone's like, oh, we beat the USSR. You beat the USSR. Then because we always overlook how good that team actually was. So I don't think we're appreciating how good the USSR hockey team was. So we need to appreciate them for how good they were. Shout out to the US for beating them, but that almost overshadows how good they were. I know it's a big deal. Oh, we beat them. And then we barely won in the gold medal match. But yeah, that team is unbelievable. If you look it up, they're all like professional hockey players. You're the hockey guy, Mr. Eddie Partridge. Weren't they very good?
All right. To be fair, I did used to watch some hockey back in the day because you're kind of forced to in this country. But hockey is not a real sport. It's very average. Yeah, the team was all right, but Canada won like 40,000 gold medals in hockey, so they both suck, realistically.
That's crazy. In the history of the NBA, Canada has one NBA Finals championship, right?
Yeah,
So
but
you're not good at sports. You're not. The only sport you're good at is the not real sport.
Just wait. Toronto's winning the next out of the next 10 championships, Toronto's winning 3+ guaranteed, and we only have one team. You realize that, and it's only been around for less than how many years? It was just 25 a year ago or some shit like that. Yeah, exactly. So.
Okay.
With that logic, if there's 30 NBA teams and we haven't even been around for 30 years, then on average, we are better than American teams.
Okay. All right. Yeah, no, I feel you, Eddie. I got you. All right, who's up now? Eddie, number 7. What you got? What are you eating? Nice. Nice. Eddie, say your number 7. Oh my gosh.
Number 7, I'm gonna have to go with bees, like the fly.
Bees like the fly.
Like, you know, the bee movie is a very overrated movie, but like the bees, like the ones that collect pollen and stuff, they're very underrated. Like a lot of the time, like I just see people like going like, it's a bee, it's a bee, it's a bee. Like, what are you crying and whining for? It's a bee. They're harmless. Bees are so
They are just objectively not harmless. Do you know what the word harmless means? They can sting you, Eddie.
Oh boy, a bee sting. So scary. I'm so scared.
Okay. Okay, you don't have to be scared of it to acknowledge that they can cause harm.
No, they can't. A bee sting is like a mosquito bite.
No.
But bees have use in the world. Okay? Bees, they like mosquitoes just go and like infect people. Bees, they instead of infecting people, they infect flowers and stuff and make honey. That's good and nice. That's very nice of them. And apparently, like, if you watch the bee movie, like when all the bees got all their honey back and all that, you feel me? When they all got their honey back, they like all the flowers were like dying and stuff. Like bees are low-key very useful.
I'm not arguing that bees aren't useful.
And they don't get appreciated for that. And then when people see them, instead of being like, hi, nice bee, they all go, get. You know what I mean? It's just, gosh, man, just have some respect, man.
For saying the bee movie's overrated, you've been talking about the bee movie for like a while.
Did you just recently watch the bee movie, Eddie?
No, I haven't seen that in like 3-4 years. But yeah, I just seen someone the other day just swat a bee, and I'm like, yo, that is just disturbing. Like, I hope that, bro, if I ever see that guy again eating honey, if he's eating honey, bro, I'm grabbing his honey and I'm get that shit out of there, bro. It's going in the forest, I promise you.
That's weirdly like kind-hearted of you, Eddie, to like look out for the little man, look out for the bees. Eddie has a heart. Who would have thought?
Me.
All right, Michael, mustache man, guy in the bottom.
Sure.
What do you got?
Are we 6?
6, yes.
Okay, yeah. So this one is like when a restaurant accidentally messes up your order, but for the better. So like you get an extra nugget, or like you go to Chipotle, ask for chicken, you get double chicken. So like they mess it up, but it's for the better. And like,
yeah,
it's just like I feel like you need to appreciate more of those times in your life because it doesn't happen often.
Yeah, it's very rare, but
yeah,
I would appreciate it. And also, are you including like when you get let's say you order like fries, then you get like an onion ring, a stray onion ring in there, or you order onion rings, you get a stray fry. Like, is that like a bonus?
Yeah, that's a bonus for sure.
Yeah, I agree.
I think that is up to every person, whether, because if you don't like onion rings, then it's not a bonus. But like, I think for the average person, that's a little like a little win on your day.
I agree. I like that. All right. I was just waiting for Eddie to say something.
I mean, like, I ordered food. I want what I ordered, you know? Like, I don't know.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, yeah.
I'm going to go with mid on this pick, to be honest.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
I don't think Bailey really likes my commentary on his awful picks, to be honest.
I saw this one coming from a mile away. Anyways, my number 6 most underrated thing of all time is the number 4. So hear me out. Like 1 to 10, those are your basic numbers. We always say like, oh, on the count of 3, or like, oh, we count by variables of 5. 4 kind of gets left in the dust. It's in this little gray area where you don't use it that much. The only like popular number 4 is Fantastic Four, which we haven't even got him.
Chris Bosh, Scotty Barnes. What are you talking about?
What are you talking about? I'm talking about people in America, Eddie.
Scotty Barnes is the best young player ever in the NBA.
Ever. Like, he's the best young player ever in the NBA for his age.
Other than like Michael Jordan in his prime. Like, bro, I'm taking, honestly, yo, right now.
This is about to be dumb. Whatever he's about to say is about to be dumb.
If someone offered me a trade, if the Mavericks offered a trade, Luka
straight up. Stop.
Luka for Scotty Barnes straight up. I'm saying no. I'm saying
shut up, dude.
Even if they add a first, I'm still probably saying
stop. Stop, Eddie.
But
You
it's
don't
what you-
even. You don't believe that.
I do.
Okay, whatever. Anyways, the number 4, it's very overlooked. I think like I was going through all the numbers 1 to 10 or 0 to 10, and I was like, what number like slides through the cracks a little bit? And 4 stood out to me because I couldn't even think of it. I was like, what's that number after 3 in between and before 5? It's 4. But it took me a second. I had to think about it. So yeah, number 4, one of my most underrated things. People forget about it.
Forgot about it though.
Yeah, I almost forgot about it because it's underrated. It doesn't get the love that it deserves. It's a good number. It's a core 10 number.
Yeah, because of Scotty Barnes.
Sure, whatever helps my case because of Scotty Barnes.
And Chris Bosh in his prime.
Yeah, I picked it. It was a pandering pick towards Toronto fans, Scotty Barnes and Chris Bosh. That's why I picked number 4. Yeah, in his prime. Yeah, not when he played for the Heat. Yeah, exactly. All right, Eddie, what do you got? Number 6.
Gosh, man, I keep forgetting that I'm up next. All right, number 6. Number 6. Hot take right here. I've actually been called out on this before. Arguing with people. I think it's very underrated because I feel like educationally you only get smarter when you like have like a nice little argument with someone. Like obviously as long as it's peaceful. If there's like no ill will and violent intent and you're just having a nice little debate and just saying, oh, I disagree with you on this. You know what I mean? It's very educational and good for your soul.
I like that pick, actually.
I don't think Bailey will agree with me because I don't think he likes when I argue with his little dumbass picks that he's made on this top 10 list. But
wait, what's your number 5? I mean 6. Like what is it? Like what's
arguing with people? Like debates, arguing, like just like
okay.
Yeah, I don't hate that pick at all. I actually like that pick, Eddie. It's a good pick.
Yo, let's go, Wyatt. Team Eddie. Facts. Nice.
No, not Team Eddie. We're not. You're not getting my vote. All right, Mike, what you got? Number 5.
All right, number 5. I got the song "God Bless America." I think it's underrated because not only is it a great song and very catchy, but like I think the Star Spangled Banner, great song and everything, but like it gets so much hype. It's the national anthem, it's this and that, but like "God Bless America," great song, needs more love. I don't think you hear it a lot.
He's about to play "Oh Canada," isn't he? I know it. I can see Eddie's brain working. Is that what you're doing, Eddie?
Yeah, I already heard it.
Yeah.
I was trying to listen to this "God Bless America" song. I actually had no clue what it is.
What's the second line of that? God bless America, the land that I love. Stand beside her and guide her. For the light
from the light
from up. Eddie goes, that's all right. All right.
I mean, yeah, like there's about 10,000 songs I could name right now that are better, but okay, it's not like an awful song. So, we'll give you another mid on that pick right there.
Take that. All right. My number 5 is a guilty pleasure. It's a simple pleasure in life for us men that women get to experience every day, but it's peeing sitting down. Sometimes you're just tired and you lay down and you sit down on the toilet and you pee. It's fun. It's a good time. I enjoy it. It's underrated. Sometimes a pee sneaks up on you. You're going number 2. You didn't think you had to pee. Guess what? You got to pee because you're in such a relaxed state. Sitting on the toilet is it's a great place to be. I think we all agree there. There's no debate there.
I'm not gonna lie, Wyatt. That's an awful pick, and I'm taking. I'd rather take a dump than.
But that you can still do that.
Taking a dump is better than peeing. That's a fact, right there.
But this is It's not best things. We're rating underrated things. Like it's underrated.
Me that you'd rather go pee sitting down than standing up?
No, never said. I said it's underrated.
So lazy, bro.
You're missing the concept, Eddie. It's underrated.
Most underrated of like laziest things to do. Like, bro,
it's a lazy thing. I agree. But it takes so much effort sometimes to stand up. So you gotta piece it down.
Bro? You play university tennis.
It's not a waste of time. I wouldn't say it's peeing sitting down with like if that's the
This is why
main
you let
goal,
Thomas down in some of those doubles matches because your lazy ass is peeing sitting down, bro. Get some athleticism.
what are you
Gosh.
talking about, Eddie?
I'm standing up right now almost.
I'm talking about you're standing up right now almost. How? How are you almost standing up? You're sitting down.
Well,
We're
no, but
all almost sitting down.
yeah, I know, but
We're
I'm
all
like,
standing up.
I'm just like I'm standing up in spirit.
I'm talking about when you pee sitting down, but you sit down without the intent of peeing. So that's not the main goal. It just happens.
I'm unamused, Wyatt. This is an awful pick.
It's fair. I stand by it.
Gonna win. Like,
all right, Eddie, you're up. Let's hear it. Number 5 or 6?
gosh, why is it back on me so quick?
Number 5, yeah.
Number 5. This is a double. It's a double one because it was a tie. You know what I'm saying? It's just two musical artists that I feel like just get disrespected constantly.
Kanye.
Actually, no.
Oh wow! Look at you.
Obviously, it's got to be Kanye West, the GOAT. First of all, Kanye West. Okay, let me say the second one before I go into it. And Bob Dylan.
Wow! What a wild two artists.
All right, let's get into it. Kanye West is the greatest musical artist of this generation and of all time, probably. Like, honestly, he's a very talented musical genius. And I'm honestly, who's your favorite artist, Wyatt?
Me of all time?
Yeah.
I don't know. That's a tough question.
Just give me one that you like.
I'm gonna annoy you. I'm gonna say country artist, and I'm gonna say Zach Bryan.
I don't know who that is.
I know you don't know who that is.
But Donda, which is one of Kanye's top 5 best albums, hot take right there. Donda is better than any album that any country artist ever has made.
It didn't matter what I said there. You were gonna say the same line. You literally did not matter what I said there.
No, it didn't. Because
I could have said Michael Jackson or like Elvis, and you would have been like Donda.
Donda wipes all of Michael Jackson's albums, and Elton John is mid. Like,
I said Elvis Presley.
Oh, I thought you said Elton John, bro. So I just don't like that guy. Elvis Presley. Yeah, Elvis Presley didn't even write his own music most of the time, bro. Kanye produces like a lot of his stuff, bro. Like, what are you talking about? Yes, Kanye West is more talented musical genius than Elvis, than Michael Jackson. Even Thriller was not that good of an album. Like, it has like 3-4 good songs max. Like, yeah, like okay. College Dropout has no misses except for the skits. Late Registration, same thing. Graduation, Barry Bonds, and Drunken Hot Girls are both but the rest of it is some of the greatest music ever made. 808s and Heartbreak is probably Kanye's like one of his top 2-3 best albums. It's probably the best pop album ever made. My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy, no misses, great album, legendary, top 10 best albums ever.
I mean, what about Bob Dylan?
I'm not done here, sir. Yeezus is one of the best albums ever made. Best electronic rock album. A Life of Pablo is very underrated and has no misses, unlike some people say. Like, honestly, I'm taking I Love Kanye, the song I Love Kanye. I'm taking that song over any Taylor Swift song. Yay.
Where did Taylor Swift come into this? You're just trying your best to piss off as many people as
I'm not trying to piss anybody off, bro. Nobody likes
There was no reason to bring Taylor Swift into there.
All right, I'm not done. Yay is one of the best. It's probably the best 7 songs or shorter. It's the best song album with 7 songs or less ever. Kids See Ghosts is second place. Jesus is King is so underrated. One of the best. It's the best like Christian album ever by a Christian. Donda is just legendary, bro. Honestly, I'm taking Donda's to be honest my personal favorite Kanye album. I know a lot of people.
Eddie, get to Bob Dylan. We get it. You love Kanye.
No,
move on.
We love Kanye.
No, you do.
He's gonna vote me to win. Bob Dylan, just like everyone, like you go up to them and they're like, "What are your thoughts on Bob Dylan?" I've heard people say, "Who's that? Who's that?" Shut the fuck up. Shut the heck up. Bob Dylan is a legend. He's a GOAT of history. Okay, Bob Dylan is a great musical artist. I promise you this. Okay, he has a lot of good songs. Highway 61 Revisited, one of the greatest albums ever. Blood on the Tracks, bro. Even when Bob Dylan was like 100 years old, he made Time Out of Mind, which is like one of the greatest albums of history ever. Like, are you kidding me, bro? And you say, I don't know who that is, or when I
Who
play
said that? Who said they don't know who Bob Dylan is?
someone I work with said it once, and then like I was once like in my car playing Like a Rolling Stone, and my sister goes, "This song is boring." Excuse me, Like a Rolling Stone? That's like one of the best songs like of history. Are you kidding me? Like the disrespect towards Bob Dylan, and a lot of people like that I'm talking to, they're like, yeah, I don't listen to much Bob Dylan. I just he's just. And I'm like, bro, come on, like just have some respect towards a legend. Like top 3 greatest artists, it goes Kanye, then the Beatles, then Bob Dylan. Top 3 greatest artists of history, just legendary goats. Like, have
Okay,
some.
okay, Michael, you're up. Number 5 or number 4.
Bailey, you're up.
Yeah. I just don't know how you can say Kanye is underrated. I feel like he's perfectly rated. I'm sorry, but he's got 31 million
Oh, you're
fucking
gonna make
followers
me
on
walk
Twitter.
out.
Or he's got
No, he's
31 million
giving him a
followers on
compliment.
Twitter.
He's giving Kanye
Yes,
a compliment.
He's great, but I don't think he's underrated. Like, yeah, he's awesome. I think
Yeah,
he's
but only
perfectly
like
rated. Some people treat him like a fucking god, dude. Well, one, he is mentally
First of
deranged
all,
and thinks he's a god, but
okay. First of all, the disrespect that you just said, he like he thinks he's deranged. He's a very nice guy, bro.
hey, you can be nice and deranged.
Kim Kardashian is an evil witch, bro. I do not like that woman. Kim Kim Kardashian are most overrated. I actually did. I said her reality TV show sucked, and the Bachelorette sucks too. But Kanye West is not properly rated, bro. A lot of people say he's not even the greatest rapper of all time, let alone top 5 best artists of history. Like that is disrespectful, honestly. And
He's not underrated. Like, I'm sorry, he's not underrated.
A lot of people love Kanye.
Yeah,
exactly, as they should, but there's not enough. There's a lot of people that dislike Kanye. Like,
are you in some Kanye cult or something? Did he
like
hypnotize you?
honestly,
to being
Kid Cudi disrespected Kanye, and I love Kid Cudi's songs, and he's had some great albums, but he just disrespected Kanye recently. Shout out to Kid Cudi, bro. Apologize to Kanye, please, bro. You should not be friends with Skeet Davidson. That's not nice. He's not a nice guy. And Pete Davidson, Skeet Davidson, his movie that what's that movie called? Does anyone remember? So I just don't remember it. It was so.
Which one?
Big Time Adolescence.
That's a great movie.
What's it
King
called?
of Staten Island.
Yes,
King of
that
Staten
one.
Island.
Great
God,
movie.
that was probably the worst movie I've ever seen.
It's a great movie.
Awful. All right, you can go, Bailey. Your number 4.
All right, Michael, number 4. Let's get off Kanye, please.
My computer just froze for the last minute, but my number 4 is hotel showers. When you go to hotel, they slap. Hotel showers slap, especially
they're
nice
dirty.
hotel. Okay, nice hotel. Those showers hit different than regular showers at home. That's just a fact. And you can just take a hot shower for as long as you want, and it doesn't run up the bill.
That's it. Yeah, just like all day showers, just steam room it. You got to steam room it for the whole.
Yeah,
that's a great pick.
Hotel shower.
Eddie, you got to stay at nicer hotels, man. Weren't you just at it?
I don't care what yet. No. Oh yeah, I was like on like last Thursday. Thursday I was. Hotel showers.
They're awesome, dude.
Yep.
Those, you know how many I have to wear like shoes when I shower.
You wear shoes in a hotel shower. Oh my god.
You know how many toes have touched those floors, and like how many different people have stayed at that room that you're showering. Like you can't sit down in the shower, like, and just relax, bro. Showering at home is just like
sit down in the shower. Why would I sit down in the shower?
Showering at home,
the showers are.
Like a nice long shower with some like Bob Dylan on. Like that would be a good spot on the list because showers low key kind of very underrated.
You can put on some Bob Dylan in the hotel fucking bathroom, bro.
Showers are dirty, bro. I want to get in and out as quick as possible.
That's crazy. No, you're wrong. I think you are in the minority there, Eddie. I think everyone globally appreciates hotel showers.
I want to see anyone watching this YouTube video right now. If you've watched this far,
put it in the chat. Put it in the chat right now.
Put it in the comments and just say just comment about how much I'm gonna smoke these guys in the list. Mine is so much better. And then just comment hotel showers are trash.
No one's gonna do that. All right. Anyways,
I'm gonna do it.
Oh, I know you will. What are we at? Number 4? All right, my number 4. It's kind of elaborate, so hear me out. But it's having the letter Z in the middle of a word. So I think, did we lose Michael again? Can you hear us, Mike?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, bet. It's having the letter Z in the middle of a word. It adds a little spice to that word that you just wouldn't have. There's something about the letter Z being in the middle of a word that, like, oh, that's kind of just like it sneaks up on you a little bit, a little jump scare. You're like, oh, didn't see that one coming. Like, I'm trying to think of like dazed or haze or what's up? Pizza. There's just having a Z in the middle of the word adds a little flavor and a little spice and a little pizzazz. See what I did there? To the word. And I think it's very underrated and I appreciate it a lot. And I like having Z's in the middle of my words. That one went that Eddie doesn't comprehend that.
What? Sorry, I was just distracted for a second. I was updating my list. What did you say?
Having a Z in the middle of a word, like the letter Z, it makes the word cooler and have a little more pizzazz.
What's your favorite word with Z in it?
Pizzazz might be up there actually. Now that I said it,
Yikes.
and it's got 4 of them too. It's crazy.
Yeah, I can't hate on this. Is like some words can be cool with Z. Like it's actually called Z. First of all,
What do you mean?
Z.
What's
The letter.
Z? The letter? No, it's just Z. The
Like
letter
J-
Z.
JZ,
It's A B C D Z.
JZ.
Eddie, you're up. Number 4.
Yeah, that was a very average pick, Wyatt. Like, gosh, bro,
Thank you.
Your list never failed to not disappoint.
Thank you, Eddie. Appreciate that.
Did that make sense? Just your lists are disappointing.
Anyway, they never fail to not disappoint. Wait, a lot of negatives going on. They never fail to not disappoint. So they fail to disappoint. So I do great.
No, okay.
You like my list.
They always fail.
They always fail to never disappoint.
They always.
That would be good. You could say that.
What?
No, it's fine. Use your words. No, use
They
your words.
always
Eddie.
just skip all the other words. They always fail.
Okay. All right. You could have just said that from the first point. That's not what you said though.
Is this shut up, Wyatt? Is this number 3?
No, 4.
Number 4.
Quit grabbing the trophy. Quit grabbing that goddamn trophy.
Number 4, competition. I feel like a lot of the people in these days and age, like I've seen a participation trophy, bro. If I got a participation trophy, I would burn it. Honestly, they shouldn't even be giving trophies for second place. I don't like that. Competition is fun, okay? Honestly, a lot of stuff like isn't even worth doing unless like there's a competition. You know what I mean? Like you got to like just like when you're competing with someone in some like sense, like even this podcast right now, just competing on who has the best list, which is me. It's fun. Like competing with people. Like if I'm going and playing a game with someone and there's no winner, bro, I do not want to play that game because there's no goal. And I feel like with competition, like I put in a tennis tournament this weekend that Thomas won. Dude, like I would not have any fun playing this tennis tournament unless there was like a winner. Like it just gives you motivation to like excel. And I feel like when you're in a competition, your like mindset and motivation, you just are a better person for it as long as like you're good at stuff. And like when you know that you have a chance at winning something, you just like get so like locked in and just focused. And like that moment where you're in a competition, you're so locked in and focused and ready to win. Like it's some of the greatest like memories and feelings of like history of life.
Okay, fair. But my pushback against that is basically in like a capitalist society, everything's a competition. So like I think that's one of the least underrated things. If literally everything is a competition.
A lot of times people are like I'll be like, talking with someone, and they're like, "Why do you gotta make everything a competition?" Like, no, I gotta make everything a competition because if it's not a competition, it's no fun. Like, you gotta compete over everything. Everything. Fuck, I muted myself by mistake. Yeah, everything you just like even if it's just like some random thing, like I don't know, like anything, like if you're just like not competing and not like setting yourself towards a goal of winning something, like what's the point?
No,
Like,
I agree. I'm agreeing with you that competition is good and like, yeah, it's a fun thing. It's fun to compete for stuff. But I'm just arguing it's not underrated.
it is because a lot of people hate on competition. They're like, oh,
Who?
just do things for fun. Like, you know how many times I've heard people go, oh, like you don't need to like take everything so serious and make it into a competition. Just try to have fun. Like, no, it's competing is fun. Winning is fun. Anyone that says winning is not fun, or yeah, like when you win, it's fun. Like winning is like it's just like a feeling of accomplishment and that you just did
Eddie,
something.
quit doing a Rubik's Cube right off screen. We can literally hear the whole thing.
But I can solve that shit in like 20 seconds.
Okay, fine. Competition, you're number 4. Michael, what you got?
It was actually number. Oh yeah, it was number 4.
Yeah.
My number 3 is a classic, but I still think it's underrated because it's so good. My favorite snack of all time, and I think it, even though it is a classic, it doesn't. It's kind of like Kanye. It has a lot of fans, but it deserves, in Eddie's words, even more, or however he fucking put it. Thanks. Oreos and milk. Just the classic Oreo. Dip it in milk. Eat it. Fire.
Very good. Very good.
And if you don't like it,
Do you ever
weird.
the power move of putting the fork in between?
That's so soft.
No, it's awesome because then you can fully dunk.
No, you got to get your hands a little milky
No,
too.
I disagree. You got I this is one of the innovations where like I'm fine with evolution of humans figuring this out, putting the fork in between the two Oreo cracker things and then just fully dunking. That's one of the better inventions of all time.
Nah.
It's up there. It's a good move. Whatever, but same principle, dunking, Oreos and milk. Good idea. I like that.
Gosh, bro, I just feel like I'm getting dumber listening to you guys. To be honest, bro,
Hey.
Oreos and milk.
That's
Milk?
literally
Do people still drink milk?
yeah.
Weren't you the one that was just jerking off Kanye West for the past 4 minutes?
What does that have to do with anything? We're talking about milk right now.
Making me, I don't know. I don't think,
Whatever.
know.
Wait, so
Yeah.
Eddie, you don't drink milk at all?
Bro, milk is for cows. Do I look like a cow to you? I'm
No,
a
milk-
human, bro. I don't drink milk, bro. Do I look like I'm a small beast feeding as for my childhood? Bro, milk is for cows.
Eddie, you know cows make milk, right?
Yeah, to drink. What do you think a baby cow drinks? Milk. Like
I don't think that's true.
it's meant to nourish and feed a small beast, bro. That is so off.
I'm pretty sure that's not true. For
It's
the cow part, the cow part.
Whatever, it doesn't matter. Milk is gross. It's not good. It's not good for you. Drink tea or
So what do you
water.
mean it's not good for you?
Drink water or tea. Those are the only acceptable drinks. Everything else is not healthy and good for you. Gosh. All right, next.
Gosh. All right. My number what?
And
3?
Oreos are just average too. Like there's so many better.
All right, my number 3 is what I've been wanting to give Eddie this entire show. It's the double middle finger. A double. Yeah, there you see, Eddie just did it because it's fun. It's a fun thing to do. One doesn't do it. Yeah, there we go. Hey, everyone do it. Mike. Yeah, there we go. That's what I'm talking about. It's fun. You see, the double one's fun. Single one, it gets the job done. But double one, it adds a little like comedic value to it where it's like, I have no words to say. I'm gonna let my fingers do the talking for me.
I'm taking 1 over 2, but this is a good choice.
Oh, thanks, Eddie. I appreciate that. I like the feeling of 2 over 1. 1 seems almost a little too serious. Where like 2, I'm committing to it and making it a little more funny. I just like the feeling of it, and I think it's underrated and it's not used enough. So that's all I have to say about that one. Eddie, number 3.
Sorry, I just like my trophy a lot.
I want to smack that trophy out of your hands so fast.
Pretty big, eh?
Eddie, you won an 18 and under tournament.
Oh yeah.
Grow up.
7 match points.
Grow up.
7 match points.
I hope this kid's watching. I want to hire him and have him become a way more success than you are, just to spite you.
You want to DM Tam right now?
No, I'll do it later. What's your number 3?
My number 3.
Yes.
It's a good choice, by the way.
Let's hear it.
It's really smart. It's very beautiful. It's very gorgeous.
Are you? You go.
It's very inspirational.
I know exactly where this is going.
The angle's right. It's the Eddie Partridge face shirts, the greatest invention of clothing pieces in history of humans by far. I heard someone the other day.
Eddie, you haven't sold merch in a month. Don't
Okay.
come at me like you're selling.
I
a
haven't
lot
been
of it.
trying to yet, really. I heard somebody the other day that went, "Why are they $30? Can I pay you cash so you can order it for me and I'll give you $25?" No, you cannot. No. $30 is a reasonable price, but honestly, they should be probably about $350. The way that they are so comfortable and attractive and just energy raising. You realize in the tennis tournament I played, when I wore this shirt right here, I was 3-0. I was 3-0 in my matches where I wore the shirt. It just gives you superpowers, honestly. It's just so legendary, and it's worth every penny. Ask the 30 people that have bought this shirt before and ask them if they've had any disappointment or like anything wrong happen when they're wearing the shirt. It's a good luck charm. It's inspirational. It's beautiful. Everyone, it's a conversation starter too. Like it just gets like
Michael, I'm gonna leave this one to
gets
you
the
because
happiness going. You know,
'cause
I
I-
mean, it
yeah.
just brings happy vibes in the room. Like when someone's wearing an Eddie Partridge shirt, it's just like, wow, this just made me happy. And it made me
So Michael,
smile.
I can't criticize this one too much because A, I allow this shirt to be sold, and B, it makes us money when it is sold. So I can't insult it too much, but feel free. You have my blessing.
I don't even know what this shirt we're talking about. And I know I see it. I don't know. It's pretty irrelevant.
It's literally his face and his
I
name.
wouldn't even consider it rated. It's like not even like there's overrated, perfectly rated, unrated, and that's like a cloud. And there's like all the other stuff. It's just irrelevant.
Okay. Who is Bailey? Who is this kid to talk about my shirt in a negative light? All my fans out there, comment L Bailey. We'll see who has more comments, L Eddie or L Bailey.
L Eddie or L Bailey right now. All right, fair enough.
It's just gonna be him in the chat saying
Sure,
"Oh Bailey."
it's
Literally-
so
literally
gorgeous.
him.
Look at it's gorgeous, bro.
But actually buy the merch though.
Is it just a picture of a thumb? What is it?
He literally took a picture of his face on his iPhone, sent it to me, and goes, "Put this on some merch. I'll sell it." And for some reason, I said sure, and he actually sold it. To his credit.
Hey. Most sold shirt on the website's history by far.
Not by far,
But it's still the most sold.
by a
Though.
little bit,
Yes, sir.
by a little bit.
Let's go.
Whatever.
Everyone that bought a shirt, you are a legend. Who are some people I know? Marco.
No,
Shout
we're
out
not.
to-
We're not doing this. We're not
Shout
doing
out
this.
to Marco.
No, we're not doing this. No,
Quiet down. Why
no,
so
Eddie,
quiet?
no, Eddie. It's still my show. Still my show. We're not doing
Marco,
this.
shout out
No,
Marco.
shut up,
shout
Eddie.
out Sam Rose.
Shut up, Eddie.
Shout out
Don't make me
Tom.
mute you. Don't make me mute you. I'll mute
Shout
you.
out
I'll
Mom.
mute you. I'm going to mute you. I will mute you right now, and you won't talk until it's your turn again. If you don't shut up, right? You have 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3. There we go. That's what I thought. All
Shout
right.
out Henry.
No, Eddie. Don't make me do it. All right. My number. Wait, who's up? No, Michael's up. Number 2.
All right, my number 2 is like it kind of still happens now, but mainly back in the day when like TV shows came out like once a week at a certain time, and you're so hyped about it. Everybody's watching, everybody's live tweeting about it. It's just that like I feel like with subscription services now, TV shows just get a season just gets dropped on a Friday night, and then it just all gets binged and spoiled and stuff like that. I think live television is more fun for the audience, even though it's a little more inconvenient. I still think it's really, cool. and special and underrated.
You would love The
That's a good
Bachelorette.
choice. That's a good choice, Bailey.
I watched it tonight. You want
Unless
me to
it's
spoil
a
it for you?
trash ass
I
show
watched it
like
too.
The Bachelorette.
What about The Bachelorette, Eddie?
I said it's Bailey. I said Bailey. That's a really good choice, unless it's a trash ass show like The Bachelorette.
What other shows would you watch live? Like now in 2022, it's sports and reality television. That's literally it.
Survivor.
That's literally reality television.
But yeah, it's better than trash ass Bachelorette, bro. Who watches that with a straight face and just goes
Literally both of us. It's awesome.
Yeah, 100%.
It's
Okay.
literally awesome.
Everyone that commented L Bailey already, like, you just do it.
You're just
again.
talking to your future self.
Just do it again. Give it another L Bailey
All right.
comment,
All
and
right.
maybe throw in an L Wyatt too, just for fun.
A ricochet shot. All right. My number 2. Again, this is most underrated. This is
Question.
Yeah.
Why are people banned from viewing?
These are not people. Or actually, one of them is people. So this is a ban list from the A list or from the bum other shows. Anyways, Robbie Arnett's banned because he's married to Lizzie Olsen, and I love Lizzie Olsen, so that's very mean of him. But yeah, that's literally it. The rest is not people. It's just other things.
All right, fair enough. Continue.
All right. My number 2 is, I think, the most underrated sports program in probably the history of sports. This is a program that wins like none other, and we never give them enough credit for it. They win all the time. They never lose year in and year out. They went years without losing a single game. And I'm talking about the Yukon women's basketball program. We don't talk about how crazy some of these stats are. They literally went like 3 years without losing a game. That's crazy. And a game of like basketball, where there's a lot that's up to chance. Like there's a lot, like you can have an off night where just 3 balls not falling. You're gonna have an off night. They literally didn't lose a game for like 3 years.
Yeah,
And
why
that's
you
unbelievable.
definitely
We don't talk about it enough. We don't talk about it enough. We talk about it all the time about how crazy that is, because it doesn't happen.
Why?
Yukon women's basketball. I'm talking about the entire program, not just one specific year. The entire program, just very underrated. And Gino Auriemma is a genius.
I feel like they're pretty rated. Like everybody talks about how they're good and like they're the
Wait,
Alabama
Michael, are you
football
muted?
coach.
No,
No, why?
he's not. Wyatt.
Hey, talk.
Hello?
Wait, I can't hear anybody right now.
Hello?
Oh my gosh, Wyatt.
What the heck? Maybe I just unplugged. 1 second. Okay, wait, talk again.
Hello?
Okay, I can hear you. All right. We're running out of battery. Anyways, did you all heard me there?
Yes.
Yeah.
and I
Okay.
disagree.
Well, why? Why do you disagree, Eddie?
It's like women's basketball for
I knew as soon as I said this, Eddie's going to say something
for
sexist.
college. First of all, nothing wrong with women's basketball. Like, obviously, like, it's not the same level as the NBA, but it's still the best women playing basketball and all that. But the viewership is just very low, especially for college.
Exactly my point.
basketball.
It's underrated.
And
College basketball viewership is
honestly,
like
there's a lot of
more than
other
WNBA
sports.
for women's.
There's a lot of other sports out there that are just more entertaining to watch. And like, sure, the program's good and all, but like, that's just because it has a reputation and everyone just wants to go there. All the best.
But how do you get that reputation? By being good all the time.
I mean, it's like
What came first, the chicken or the egg, my guy?
the chicken.
I wasn't asking for an answer, but okay, yeah. All right,
But yeah, it's like,
Eddie, what you got? Number 2.
let me check my list real quick. That's actually, you know what? Respect to the Yukon women's basketball team. Yeah, some solid players. Give me a couple of years, maybe I could take them. Not right now. Not like, yeah, facts. But
You're gonna get better at basketball in the next couple of years?
yeah,
Okay.
I'm like not at peak physical shape right now. I'm like,
Okay.
actually, I'm obviously like very in shape athletically, but just like, come on, there's always room for improvement everywhere with everyone. And like, after this loss to Trevor Borland in the tennis tournament this weekend.
Eddie, enough. Go to number 2.
Ever since that, I'm like, yo, I'm just dedicated. I'm gonna be beating Thomas in a year.
What is your number 2?
Number 2 is the greatest drink ever, which will be tea. Okay. I think everybody read my most overrated things blog because it was legendary and great. Coffee was like, I forget what number, but coffee is the worst drink, bro. And people drink coffee and they wake up in the morning and they're like, you know what? I want to drink coffee instead of tea. Tea is better for you. It has like the antioxidants. It's very healthy. It tastes fantastic compared to coffee. It comes from Japan, which is like top 3 best countries because they make good steak and Pokemon. It's just so good for you and just healthy and just refreshing. And like everyone, though, like, bro, to all you stoners out there, stay off the. What does Stephen A. Smith say? Stay off the damn weed. Drink some tea. It's better for you. It's refreshing. It's calming. It's healthy.
What?
And tea is the best. It's the best drink out there. Get yourself some white tea, some green tea. Black tea's all right, but it's not the best. Get yourself some good oolong. Come on, it's just so legendary. And I just think it's very unappreciated. And first of all, I know.
Eddie.
I'm not done.
No, I know, but you can't say first of all 2 minutes into the rant. You can't. You just said, you literally 2 seconds ago you said first of all, the 2 minutes into the rant. But go, please.
Get specific, Wyatt. Like whatever. It doesn't matter. I can say whatever I want. I'm Eddie Partridge. Yeah. First of all you people that drink bag tea, bro, throw it out, bro. Like, here, ready? This is what you should do with bag tea. This is the bag tea in my hand right here, and this is the garbage.
Wait.
Right?
Where was the bag tea?
It's here, my hand.
Oh, in the hand. Sorry.
This is the garbage. Like, it's so disgusting, bro. It's oversteeped. It's crushed leaves, bro. Drink proper loose leaf tea. It's better for you. It tastes better. It's like, and don't oversteep it too. I don't want anyone with their oversteep, especially bagged, leaving it in for like 5 minutes, bro. Take it out 2-3 minutes in, unless it's like a specific type of tea that calls for being in longer. Okay, don't oversteep it. Make it right. This is why everyone hates on tea, because they don't make it right. Send them Eddie Partridge properly made tea. It's the best. It's the greatest drink. I promise you. Continue. Gosh.
Michael, you're number 1, please. You're muted.
Yeah, I know. My number 1 is, I don't think I'm gonna be expecting any haters in this one, because if so, you're fucked in the head.
Well, then it wouldn't be underrated then.
I know, but I still think it's underrated. Shut the fuck up.
What's your language?
Oh my god, no, shut up. My most underrated thing in the world, I think, is teachers. I think we can all agree. I think they are really appreciated, but I think they deserve more. When I think about like how many, people that have impacted me in my life, I mainly think of teachers, and I think that's really cool. I think we really take them for granted, especially because they're underpaid. They're hella underpaid. So yeah, teachers, they have to put up with kids' bullshit all the time. Like you, Eddie. Yeah, like your bullshit.
Disrespect.
Kiddo.
Eddie,
Yeah,
I'll leave this one to you. Yeah, raise your hand
Okay.
Yeah.
A lot of teachers are very grumpy and upset with their lives, and they sent me to the principal's office a lot, and they taught me
Probably because you were a fucking terrible student. Because you're probably hard to deal with in class, and especially growing up, you were probably even worse.
It's people with attitudes like you, Bailey. Okay. Shout out to gosh, I hope I don't leave some people out. Shout out to Mr. Meekin. Shout out to Mr. Kwok. Those are some W teachers. I could list a bunch more.
Wait, you said, I hope I don't forget anyone, and then proceeded to name 2 people.
Those are just some W teachers. The first ones that came to mind. Shout out Mr. Meekin, grade 2. Shout out Mr. Kwok, chemistry teacher from grade 9 and 10. W teachers, very good at their job, and all that. But any teacher that got me suspended, yo.
How many teachers got you suspended, Eddie?
Well, actually, one time I got suspended because this kid's mom complained about me. That was very.
It's like the common denominator.
Yeah, is you.
Not the teacher. Is
I got
the guy
suspended
getting
just about 3-4
suspended.
times. Honestly, it's because they said I interrupted class too much, and then there's a couple
Shocker.
and there's a couple miscommunications of why I got suspended, like stuff that I actually didn't do. I don't want to get into it because bro, anyone that gets me suspended, bro, is very disrespectful and not very nice. But suspensions are low key kind of fun. Just chill off for 2 days, you know. But
That's not wrong.
it might have gone on the underrated list. But yeah.
Anything
a lot
else?
Of good teachers out there, they are underpaid. They're very important to society. But some teachers, like you became a teacher because you wanted to educate kids, and then you're going and getting grumpy. Like, really? Like, do you think a kid wants to like go to school and then just be like taught by someone that's just like shut up, bro. Like, get a positive attitude and have some fun with the kids you're teaching, and make them happy kids, and then they'll enjoy going to school. Why is there such a stigma around going to school? And our kids are like, I hate school. I hate school. School should be fun. It's because of those grumpy teachers that take life too seriously and give you too much homework. Bro, kids should not be given homework. They should be given educations. Like, I want to, bro, teach them at school instead of making them teach themselves at home. Like, to all the W teachers out there that are smart and shaped some bright young minds, shout out Mrs.
All right,
Levy.
no more shouts. No more shouts. You're done.
One more.
No, you're no more.
Shout out Mrs. Levy, Kanye West's art teacher from back in the day. Because
you're
name
done. You're done.
Song, and he's a great mind. Like, some teachers are very big W.
I agree. Eddie, you're done. You're done. You're done. Eddie, you're done. Eddie, you're done.
Very appreciated.
You're done. You're done. All right, my number one.
I'll give that rating, the number one ranking by Bailey. I'll give you a solid 5.8 out of 10 on that one. Let's see how Wyatt does.
Okay. All right. If you hate this one, you're crazy. That was good. My number one, the most underrated things, is one of the better feelings in the world. I think it's underrated because we don't talk about it enough. But it's when you're able to make a baby smile or laugh. Like a little kid, they are the purest forms of judgment you can ever receive. If you can make a child or a baby laugh, like a genuine smile and a giggle, there's nothing better in life.
What's the age range on this one, Wyatt?
Like toddler, like I would say if they're more than a year removed from their first steps, it doesn't count. They have to be a child, like unable to walk or within a year of their first steps. If you can make them laugh or smile, that's a great feeling. It's very underrated and we don't talk about it enough.
Good. That's good and all, Wyatt. But when has anyone just said, like, I hate when babies laugh? Like, nobody has ever just said that.
No, we just thought no one would talk about it. It's like a underrated happiness.
Yeah, but when you like see like a baby giggle, it's like
it doesn't have to have haters.
All
to
the
be
people
underrated.
crowd around and they're like, oh, so cute little baby giggle. Like, it already gets enough respect. Like, I mean, it's nice and all. Yeah,
it doesn't have to have haters.
Making babies laugh is nice because they're nice little. They haven't even they're just having fun with life. Like, shout out to all the babies out there, yo. You're all W's until you do something wrong. Like, they're just having fun with life. It's a good pick, but I don't know if it belongs on an underrated list, to be honest.
Okay. What's your number one, Eddie? Let's hear it. Wrap us up. Bring us home.
Check the list right now.
Well, you have to check your list for your number one.
I forgot which order I was. Maybe I've already said it already by mistake, to be honest. All
right. What's your number one, Eddie?
Number one is going to be the Toronto Raptors, the most disrespected franchise in sports history, and it's not even close. I promise you. First of all, find an old blog or an old clip or something. I predicted the Bucks would win the championship in 2021, and I was right. And I predicted the Raptors were going to win the championship in 2019. I was right. I predicted the Raptors were going to win the championship in 2020. I should have been right. But that stupid bubble happened, bro. If the bubble didn't happen, let me go on. No,
you're not doing a bubble rant. You're not doing a bubble. Why are the Raptors underrated?
No, this is
you're not doing a bubble rant. You're not.
Right.
Keep this quick. This battery's about to die.
Pascal Siakam in 2020, he had found his stride. He was an all-star, all-NBA player. And then this virus happened.
This is a bubble rant. This is literally a bubble rant, Eddie. I would just say we're not doing
relates.
No, it doesn't. Everyone understands your pick. You don't need to explain it. I'm about to wrap up this show, Eddie.
No, actually, you have a lot.
You have 30 seconds. You have 30 seconds. You have 30 seconds.
Raptors would have won the championship if COVID didn't happen in 2020. 2021, injuries happened. We got disrespected. 2022, this year, everyone's like, oh, the Raptors aren't even going to make the playoffs. Guess what? Eddie said they were going to make the playoffs. And if Gary Trent, Fred VanVleet, and Scotty Barnes all stayed healthy for the series against the Sixers, we would have won in 6. And then we would have beaten the Heat. And then we would have won the championship this year. Like, the Warriors team was not that good.
5 seconds.
The Raptors
5 seconds.
have the best starting
4,
lineup in the league by far. We have 5 15-point per game players. If we had a better bench, if the Raptors bench was a bit better, we're champions. And we're going to win the championship in one of the years in the next 3 years. Facts. You'll see. Just come back to this when I'm right. You don't get to mute me and get away with it.
I hate that you can unmute yourself. All right, Eddie, you're done. We got Eddie, we're wrapping up.
One more little thing.
Nope, we're wrapping up.
Fred VanVleet, top 5 point guard in the NBA. Great perimeter defender. Gary Trent Jr., better than Devin Booker, in my opinion.
All right.
Better defender.
All right, Eddie, we're done.
He has
we're
a similar skill level and talent as a scorer. OG Anunoby, future defensive player of the year. Great corner 3 shooter. He's good in the post.
Eddie.
Pascal Siakam is a top 3 power forward in the league. He's better than Carl Anthony.
We're done. Eddie, everyone, thank you for watching.
Scotty Barnes,
Top 10 Tuesday. Eddie, shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up right now.
I'm not done. Scotty Barnes is the most
Eddie,
talented young player. We've already been over Scotty Barnes.
Eddie, shut up.
Everybody vote for my list to win.
This
is inspirational and so much better than Wyatt.
Thank you for watching, guys. Happy Top 10 Tuesday. Mike's, thanks for being here. Eddie, thanks, man. Thanks for being here. We appreciate you. You're one of a kind, truly. Yeah, go vote. The poll will be up on our Twitter at Good Time Content, so make sure you're following.
Anybody that doesn't vote Eddie, you are wrong. But
that's our show, folks. Thanks, everyone. Love y'all.
For show,
peace.
Folks. Hey, what's with this Bailey dude? This dude's so cranky for what? Like, top 10 most overrated people up Bailey.
All right. See you tomorrow, Eddie.